where's our sheet that is the sponsors of the game and all that stuff, Rick?
Oh, welcome, Charger fans. Here we are, Rick Stevenson with Paul Jackson here at the wet Charger field here at Pop Murray Memorial Stadium. And, Paul, we got a good one tonight.
Absolutely. The Chargers against the Kingfisher Yellowjackets.
That's right. It's been a great game the last few years, good rivalry built up in all the sports, but here we are in football, and we've got the best of them the last couple of years. And favored for this one. Heritage Hall currently ranked number 1 in 3A. Kingfisher, not quite sure what they're ranked at the moment. They've lost 3 games. I don't know if they're still in the rankings. I don't believe they are. I know last week they fell to Perkins.
Right.
And by like 24, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And, Heritage Hall had a barn burner with Perkins.
Perkins is a pretty good team.
Yeah.
So they gave the Chargers all we wanted.
That's right.
Chargers won on the last play of the game on an interception return for a touchdown.
By old Phillip Smitherman.
Yes, that was a huge play by Phillip.
Phillip set a couple school records last weekend.
Okay.
Against
Bridge Creek.
Bridge Creek, thank you. And, had the longest touchdown catch in school history, 95 yards.
Okay.
And also had the most receiving yards in a game, which was 270, roughly. We'll get those numbers for you, but
needless to say, he had a great game.
Yeah, needless to say, that's right. I believe it's 11 catches. So, Phillip's such a weapon on both sides of the ball. As he's shown the last 2 games.
Absolutely.
He won the game on defense against Perkins, offense last week, against Bridge Creek.
Yeah, I agree. Phillip's having a great season. He's one of our 4-team captains, along with Hardy Bowers, Will Dunn, and Melvin Swindle.
That's right. They're walking out right now. That was a good segue.
Thank you.
Do you have the clipboard?
Yes, but I'll get it for you in a second.
All right, captain's coming out. The crowd is a little sparse right now. The rain's not coming down, but we do have a lot of rain that's been falling all day today, and I think we're supposed to be getting more as the evening goes along. So, fortunately, we're here nice and dry, so we'll be able to tell you all about the game without being wet and cold.
There we go.
All right, so Kingfisher is ranked 10th.
Okay.
So,
Kingfisher's ranked 10th. They're 4-3 overall with a 3-1 record in the district. Their coach is Jeff Myers. This is his 16th season. He has a 770 win percentage. Let's go to our Heritage Hall Fuzzy's Taco Shop feature player of the game.
That's
Rick.
right, and that is senior Will Dunn. And, we've talked a lot about Will Dunn in the other games, but, the coaches say he sets the tone physically on both sides of the ball. Look how beefed up he is there.
Yeah, Will, he's heavily relied on to shut down Kingfisher's run game. And he'll play some fullback tonight in the run game as well as tight end, and he'll be pivotal during this poor weather.
He's a very physical player. The 2 guys in your screen right there, Hardy Bowers and Will Dunn, are 2 of the most physical guys you'll find on the field anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Will's got 18 sacks. He's tied for number 4 all-time in Charger history.
Yeah, and tied with Hardy Bowers right now.
And Jack Ross, correct?
Yeah. So Jack Ross is currently playing, I believe, University of Chicago. So
right now, Jack is a junior this year. Or
yeah,
is that
he's
right?
a junior.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
he is.
Good luck to Jack.
That's right. Some other things to pass along. Phillip Smitherman has 326 tackles. Well, we'll get back to that, but let's talk about our keys to victory, Paul.
Yeah, here are it's presented by Mercedes-Benz of OKC. Don't let Cade buzz around.
And Cade is Cade Stevenson, who's the junior quarterback and defensive back. Good player, 6'3", 195, a lot of speed, good runner.
Dynamic runner,
Dynamic runner, you may say.
A good passer as well.
Yeah. Zap the Jackets with physicality.
Right. I think in this cold weather, the Chargers want to set the tone, be the more physical team, try to dominate on both sides of the ball.
That's right. As Rod Warner used to say, hit him in the mouth.
That's right. That's
Come
right.
out and hit him in the mouth.
He knows what he was talking about.
That's right. Protect the pigskin. Obviously, wet conditions, it's tough to hold on to the ball. We see that on every level, from Pee Wee all the way up to the NFL. It's hard to keep a hold of the ball. Balls get slick, and so they need to do their best to protect them.
That's right. That's right. So that was the Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City keys to the game.
That's right. So what I was going to say, Phillip Smitherman, he has 326 tackles in his career, which ranks number 10, but he only needs 1 to pass Jack Ross and 2 to pass Blake Adams, 13 to pass Chris Perkins, who's been up on the list since 1978.
Wow,
so
that's impressive. That's impressive.
And then he has 108 solo tackles and needs 27 to pass Richard Hill.
A 2004 graduate from Heritage Hall?
That's right, younger brother of Jeff Hill.
Is that right? I did not know that.
All right. Well, no, he did have a younger brother, but he did graduate before '04, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I may be wrong there.
Yeah, Phillip also has 63 career receptions, 1,027 yards, 10 touchdowns, 24 rushes for 342 yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm sure those numbers are going to go up with the remaining games this season.
That's right, yeah. Plenty of games left. And then Connor Keith has 266 tackles and needs 29 to pass number 15, Martin Smith. And he has 19 sacks, as I believe you mentioned. Oh, no, we talked about Will Dunn having 18, but he has 19, which is number 4 all times, and he needs 11 to pass Jaden McDaniel, who just left last year and is currently playing up in
Emporia, Kansas.
State.
Emporia
That's
State.
Right.
Yeah. Also, Connor has 38 tackles for loss. He needs 16 to pass number 3, Quantez Struble, who was a 2012 graduate of Heritage Hall, and 26 to be number 1.
That's right. Then old Hardy Bowers, 254 tackles. So he needs 41 to pass Martin Smith. Really, he needs, obviously Connor Keith is 12 ahead of Hardy. And then, as we mentioned, he has 18 sacks, which is tied at number 4 with Jack Ross and Will Dunn. So a lot of milestones could be met for the rest of the season. Maybe not tonight.
Well, it looks like the Chargers are set to receive.
That's right. Chargers will get the ball. And let's see, we got Phillip Smitherman back along with, let's see, who's back there? Gavin Freeman. I'm trying to see on the far side who it is. I can't tell if that's Jaden Williams.
It looks like Jaden Williams. It's hard to see his number from here. But who won the toss, Rick?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess you don't know either. All right, good kick.
I'm going to say I don't know. You're exactly right. Yeah, so a nice kick by the Yellowjackets into the Chargers' end zone. So we're going to get the touchback and start from the 20-yard line.
Let's look at our starting offense. We have that. We know our quarterback is Jackson Jobe. Our running backs, Jaden Williams and Hardy Bowers. Phillip Smitherman, Joe Washington, and Jagger Abels at receivers. And the big men, Melvin Swindle, William Jackson, Edwin Lauren, Amari Smith, and Gavin Wilson. First play, well, it's going to be a pass. Good defense. The pass over to, I believe that's Phillip. Yep, Smitherman gets about a 4-yard gain, maybe.
Yeah, nice coverage there by the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, it was. That was as soon as he caught it, it was an immediate hit. So I don't think anyone's expecting much passing tonight, but we're showing it. So 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Smitherman in motion, lines up in the backfield, gets the ball, running to his right. Still on his feet, but knocked down. Think about just a yard or 2 short of the first down marker.
Yeah, that was a look I haven't seen by the Chargers so far.
Actually, he didn't get as many as I thought, just a gain of 2. So 3rd and 3. Looks like Jaden Williams coming in the game for Davis Duncan, who was in on that last play. All right, Joe gets it, hands it to Jaden Williams, who finds a little crease, gets enough for the first down.
Nice run there by Jaden. He kind of, picked his way through the hole and, converted the first down for the Chargers.
Yeah, good job on the right-hand side of the line, which was Amari Smith, and I believe now Melvin's on the other side. Gavin Wilson was over there to make the hole. All right, looks like we got another couple split. Davis Duncan in one side, Joe Washington on the other. Snap, another handoff, comes to Jaden Williams. Keeps, oh no, that was Phillip Smitherman, I apologize. Looks like he gained about 3 yards on the play. I think that's what we're going to see a lot tonight. Paul is just pounding ground.
Right. From the scouting report, the coaches said that on defense, Kingfisher likes to run multiple fronts and will bring pressure. Also, they like to play man-to-man on the back end so they can bring more people into the box to stop the run.
Yeah, three-man front with a couple. Oh, there goes
nice
Jaden Williams.
Nice.
That is nice cut run. Back. Nice run by Jaden Williams.
Yeah, that was a great run by Jaden. What was that? A gain of about 35?
About 35 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, nice run.
Very nice.
An explosive play for the Chargers.
Yeah. Again, nice blocking up front. Jaden did a good job, made a couple nice cuts, but also showed his power as well.
Yeah, Jaden's really coming into his own as a running back. Last year he didn't have quite as many opportunities as I'm sure he would have liked behind Connor Carey.
No, but he's got so strong. I was chatting with his dad. Wide open. Oh,
goodness. That was a nice
I think,
throw.
Was that Gavin Freeman out there? Or?
It looks like Jagger Abels.
Jagger Abels.
Yeah, just overthrown by a half step at the down the right sideline in the end zone. Yeah.
It was a good pass. Just like you said, just a hair long, not much at all.
Right. Jagger did a nice job getting open there.
Jagger, a senior, making the most of his senior year.
Absolutely.
Little misdirection, hand off to.
I think that was a shovel pass up the middle, right, Rick?
Yeah, I don't know if it was an inside handoff or shovel pass.
I think it was a shovel pass. It looked like to me. Gain of about 5 or 6 for the Chargers.
Yeah.
By a nice run there by Phillip Smitherman.
Jagger Abels back in for Hardy Bowers.
Big down here for the Chargers. I would assume this is 4-down territory. What do you think, Rick?
I think so. I think we'll see a lot of 4 down. All right, another handoff to Jaden Williams.
A nice run.
Nice run for a first down.
Yeah, right up the middle for the Chargers. That's where it appears to be. That's where they're attacking the Kingfisher Yellowjackets.
I mean, they have that 3-man front going right there. So
good point.
And it's running conditions, so that works out well for the Chargers.
It looks like they just brought in another defensive lineman. I think they're going to go with a 4-man front. No, it's still a 3-man front.
Still 3.
Right. Chargers have trips left with Will Dunn in motion.
Yeah. Wills, that's a blocking back there, what we talked about.
Yeah, right back up the middle. I think they found something they liked there.
William Jackson getting physical out there with number 50, Case Wills, who's a 6'3", 290 defensive tackle.
Good. Well, that's brave. Very brave. 2nd and 4 for the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, nice spin move by Jaden Williams to get a little extra.
Not a lot of room there.
No, still gained 2 yards.
All right, it's still a positive play. 3rd and short. What do we have here, Rick? 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2?
Looks like, about 3rd and 2.
Kingfisher appears to be staying with that 3-man front. even as the Chargers move inside the 10-yard line.
That's right. Chargers have taken over 5 minutes off the clock on this opening drive. Oh, nice hard count to give the Chargers a first down. Yep, encroachment on the defense.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That takes a lot of discipline, even though in your head you know it's on 2. Sometimes your body just, as you know, sometimes your body just reacts from when you've been going on 1 or whatever the whole game.
Yeah, and when you see the defense move.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It's hard to stay in your stance.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Especially when you have a 6'3", 290 guy above you.
Right.
First and goal, Chargers from the 4.
Will Dunn in the backfield with Jackson Jobe and Jaden Williams. Looks like we're going to try the left side.
And Jaden Williams looks like he comes in for the score.
Yes, absolutely.
A good job by Jaden Williams.
Yeah, Jaden was instrumental in that drive. I guess the big play was the 35-yard run.
That's right. Yeah, that was the big play. He definitely keyed it. Keyed the whole drive.
I agree. Luke Butler set to kick the extra point.
Oh!
They blocked it. That's a live ball.
I don't think in high school it is.
Is it not? Okay.
No, I don't think you can return it in high school.
Okay, I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, that's actually Luke Butler's first miss of the season, and he didn't miss it. It got blocked. So that's definitely something our coaches will be looking at because.
Yeah, the protection broke down clearly.
That's right.
Well, a great opening drive for the Chargers.
That it was. 6-0 Chargers.
With 6:26 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, so a good 5.5-minute drive. If they do that every time, that's going to be hard for Kingfisher to keep up.
The Chargers went 80 yards there.
Yes.
In
yeah,
about 5.5 minutes.
I was talking about Jaden, since I would say Jaden, we'll go ahead and give that Joe Cooper Ford drive of the game, setting the tone just like the coaches talked about, wanted to get physical right up front. But talking to Jaden's dad earlier this week, talking about how much stronger he is, and he's always been strong, but said that he gained so much strength this summer in the weight room, got up to 365 on the bench press.
Wow, that is really impressive. I know that coming into tonight, he had 40 carries for 302 yards, which is a 7.5-yard average per carry. And he had a long run of 31 yards and 5 touchdowns. So
Luke Butler slipped on the kickoff.
He's just adding to that tonight.
Yeah, Luke slipped a little on the kickoff, so it didn't go. Usually he's kicking him deep. He's gotten better and better as the season's gone on. Just lost his footing a little bit that time. All right, so we'll look at our starting defense. And here we go. Will Dunn and Jaden Williams at the end. Melvin Swindle at the nose. Connor Keith, Hardy Bowers, A.J. Searles, and Landon Mahodny at the different linebacker spots. Jackson Jobe, Joe Washington, Davis Duncan, and Phillip Smitherman finish it up in the backfield, or defensive backfield. Yeah, false start on Kingfisher, so before they even snap the ball, they're behind the chains.
Right, yeah, that pre-snap penalties, that's something that the coaches are never happy about.
No, especially on your first play. We talked about the quarterback, Cade Stevenson, how he's their playmaker, and that's what, one of our keys to the game is to keep him, I forget how we said it, caged? Is that what we said?
Right, yeah. We've got to try to contain him and, limit his offense. I think he's supposed to be a really strong runner. He's a good-sized kid, 6'3", 195.
Yeah, he is, just a junior.
Tried to take it around the left side there, but I don't think he gained a yard. The Chargers played some good defense.
Yeah, good pursuit there. Connor Keith looks like got the tackle. Though he's leaving Will Dunn hanging right there for the fist bump. Oh, there he goes.
Yep. Connor, he's third on the team this year in tackles with 48 tackles. He's got 6 solo tackles and 9 tackles for loss. So it looks like Kingfisher is going to go from the shotgun with 3 wides and 1 running back.
Oh, good pressure.
Oh, wow.
Wow, he threw it to nobody. I don't know if that's going to be grounding or if they're saying there was a receiver in the area. I sure don't. There we go. There's the flag.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it did get across the line of scrimmage, but there wasn't a receiver in the area.
Yeah. So there wasn't. I know we had some camera difficulty there, but yeah, he had some good pursuit. I saw Melvin Swindle in there coming from the right side. I didn't see who was coming from the left, but he had nowhere to go and just chunked it to the left side where there was no one over there but Chargers.
Yeah, that was he was fortunate it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah. And if it was, there was no one between Chargers and the goal line.
Right. Yeah, 3rd and very long for the Yellowjackets.
And they're sticking with the run, and good hit. I didn't see who made that hit. My guess would be either Hardy Bowers or Connor Keith.
That's
one or the
a
other.
pretty good bet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good opening series there for the Chargers defense.
Absolutely. Looks like Melvin may have made the stop there.
Melvin's having a great season.
Yes, he is. He's getting a lot of looks too.
Right. Yeah, he's. I saw in the paper the other day where I think he's the #1 rated prospect in the junior class in Oklahoma this year.
It's a good job fielding the punt because you know that ball's already slick. So.
Right. Yes, that was Gavin Freeman. Gavin's been doing a great job.
He really has.
Returning punts this year.
And and Phillip started the year back there, and Phillip is, great returner, but Gavin's shown that he's very good, and why risk Phillip? He's playing every snap, offense and defense.
Sure.
So,
Right.
So Gavin's doing a great job out there returning kicks. Oh, looks like there's a flag on the play. I didn't see.
Let's see what they're going to call. What do they have here, Rick?
Looks like personal foul. Oh, roughing the kicker against the Chargers.
Wow, what a big penalty that is.
Yeah, it's still 4th down. It's not an automatic first in high school.
Is that right? Okay.
So, so it looks like they are going to, well, I say that. No, maybe I'm wrong. Because they're giving him a first down. So, because I know we've had maybe when it's a personal foul. I don't know. There's a little
pass
shuffle
inside there for the Yellowjackets. Not much room to run on the Chargers defense there. I think Omari Smith and Hardy Bowers teamed up to make that tackle.
Yeah, maybe it is personal fouls are different. I know like pass interference and such isn't an automatic first. But
okay.
I don't know. Any of you sideline refs out there, Ted Campbell, if you're listening, let us know the ruling on that. Little option play. Stevenson holds on to it, but not much room.
Yeah, good defense by the Chargers. I think Robert Embro was there to make the tackle.
Good job by Robert.
No running room against the Chargers defense so far.
3rd and 6 for the Yellowjackets. I think you may have mentioned it before, but they've got a nice history at Kingfisher. 2 state championships and 5 state finals. And I know we played them in 1 or 2 of those.
Yes, that's right.
Sterling Shepard had a great game as a sophomore against them.
That guy's pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah. There's their first pass of the game. Yes, he is. Let's hope he's healing well. Got his 2nd concussion of the season. So.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Good luck to Sterling.
Yeah.
He's out there listening tonight.
I'm sure he is. All right, Kingfisher gets another first down, this time the traditional way with a pass. We don't expect to see a lot of passing from Kingfisher tonight, but they show they can
Mix it
It'll
up
work
a little
for
bit.
him. There's a
another
shovel pass.
and a
Oh,
reverse.
shovel pass reverse. A.J. Searles giving chase. Robert Imbro gets him out of bounds. So
that was a nice, nicely designed play by the
was.
Yellowjackets there.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Coach Jeff Myers has had quite a run at Kingfisher. Like you said, 2 state championships, 5 state final appearances under Coach Myers.
Yeah.
They've got 48 kids on the team this year. A senior-heavy team. They've got 9 seniors on the team.
That was Clayton Abercrombie on the previous carry, and now this time looks like Caleb Dick, I believe, carried the ball and not much room. He's knocked down for no gain.
I was going to say they have 11 seniors on the team and 9 juniors, 12 sophomores, and 16 freshmen.
Wow.
So, a lot of players on the team, a lot of experience. Kingfisher's averaging 38.3 points a game and giving up 22 points a game on defense.
Solid.
Yes.
Stevenson back to patch. Oh. Wide open once again is Caleb Dick.
Nice tackle there by Phillip Smitherman to prevent a touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you what, the penalties, as we say before, will kill you. I mean, this drive was supposed to have ended.
Right, yeah. They punted to the Chargers. The Chargers caught the punt and ran it to the Kingfisher 40-yard line, but it was nullified by a roughing the kicker penalty.
That's right. Since then, they've been very creative in their play calling. Here's just a traditional handoff.
Yeah, I think there was
Dick, and
no gain there.
No, in fact, he lost a yard.
Okay. We talked about, Kingfisher averaging 38.3 points a game and giving up 22 a game on defense. The Chargers are averaging 43.5 points per game and only giving up 8.2 points per game on defense. We've only given up 49 points on defense this year, so the defense has been really outstanding.
There's a keeper by Stevenson around the right side.
Good run by Stevenson there.
Yeah, coaches were yelling for some holding, or some fans were. Yeah, nothing tricky about that play. They just blocked well and ran well.
Yeah, that was a nice run around the Chargers, or around the Kingfisher right side. Nice play by the Yellowjackets. So what do we have, Rick? First and goal from the 7?
First and goal from the 7. Got Caleb Dick behind Stevenson. He comes up even with him. Oh, bad snap. That's a
big
should
play.
help the Chargers.
Yeah.
Knocked out at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, the 10-yard
16,
loss on.
yeah.
9 or 10-yard loss on that play. That was a big play for the Chargers.
That was. I'll tell you what, when you talk about ball security, that starts with the center.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wet ball. We talked about it early in the before the game. Is one of the keys to the game. Hold on to the pigskin.
That's right. That's one of our keys to victory, not theirs.
I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City.
Keys to the game. That's right. All right, empty backfield. Now we got a little shovel pass to Keaton Abercrombie.
Nice defense by the Chargers.
Defense.
I think Jackson Jobe led the way there, coming up from the safety position.
We talk about the A.J. Searles in there too, but the defense, like you said, only allowing 8 points a game. Some of that's been, scrub time.
You're right. You're exactly right, Rick. And I think one of those touchdowns was uncontested.
That's right. Good point. St. Mary's.
So,
that's right.
Which was very sporting of the Chargers. But
but the defensive speed the Chargers have is
been very
outstanding. Oh, here's a quarterback draw. Hardy Bowers, great tackle.
Great open field tackle there by Hardy.
Yeah.
That was either Hardy was going to tackle him or
he was going to score.
He was going to score. That was a great tackle by Hardy.
It was. He was out there on an island. Those are not easy tackles to make. He made his daddy proud.
4th and goal from the 9 for the Yellowjackets.
That's
What do
right.
you expect to see here, Rick?
I think a field goal.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've got the field goal team on the field.
Yeah, Keaton Abercrombie is the holder. Didn't see the number for the kick, but up and good, it looks like. Yeah.
Good kick there by the Yellowjackets.
That's right. Trying to see if that was Brayton State that kicked that. I couldn't tell the number. The jersey's starting to get a little muddy, and it's harder to see.
Yeah, I think there's some rain coming down right now, and it's a tough night out there. That was a good first series for the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, looked like the Chargers were gonna force a 3 and out. Kingfisher got the first down on the roughing the kicker penalty, and they really took advantage of that, being able to maintain possession.
That they did. While we have a little break here, thank some of our sponsors. Want to thank Quail Creek Bank. A student's checking and savings account will set you up for success. Visit them online at quailcreek.bank or stop by at 122nd North May to learn about how their free accounts and free money matches for students. Huge thanks to Quail Creek Bank for being a longtime sponsor of Charger Vision.
It looks like the Yellowjackets are going to kick off here. This kick is not as deep as the first one. It's going to be fielded by Gavin Freeman again.
Nice cut.
Yeah, Gavin does a great job of running with his head up. Yeah, I think he really has nice vision and sees the field well.
He does. Well, that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Chargers in the lead 6-3. We'll take a timeout and come back for the second quarter.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
All right, we're back. Second quarter about to begin. Said Chargers leading 6-3, and Paul, 2 drives. Each team had 1 drive in that first quarter.
Right, yeah, a lot of running the ball. That was a very fast first quarter.
That it was. And I assume we're going to see a lot of the same for the next 3 quarters. All right, Jackson Jobe back behind center with Jaden Williams. Hand off to Williams over the left side, and he's grinding. Pounding for about, a 3-4 yard gain?
Right. Another positive play for the Chargers. Just grind it out and keep moving the chains.
It looks like they gave him 4 on that carry. Davis Duncan back in. Jaden Williams taking a breather with Gavin. I was about to say Gavin Wilson, but
I noticed Max Bates
Gavin
is in at right tackle.
All right.
Shout out to Max.
Makes a nice block there.
Jackson's holding the ball.
Little trouble, gets rid of it, throws it down. Ooh, dangerous pass, incomplete.
Who was that? It looked like, did he target Phillip there?
I think it was.
Phillip looked
Looks
like
he
was
may have taken
a little
a hit.
shaken up.
Yeah.
There.
Kingfisher can play too. They can hit with the best of them.
Absolutely. We've talked about the success they've had under Coach Myers. They're a well-coached football team.
They lost some really good talent from last year. Obviously Sternberger And then another Trey Green was their big receiver.
Yeah,
Jackson Jobe looking, throws it in the middle. Ooh, I don't think Joe Washington was ready for that.
that was a dangerous pass.
But there's a flag down right.
It could have been. It looked like maybe there was a late hit on the Yellowjackets. So I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think I'm seeing.
Getting a little dirty out there. Oh, yeah, legal man downfield,
Okay.
looks like, on the Chargers.
Yep, you're right, Rick.
Brings up 4th down.
4th and 6 from the Chargers' own 35-yard line. It looks like we're going to punt here.
Gavin Freeman back to do the punting. So he'll return him and he'll kick him. But he also plays little quarterback sometimes.
The guy can do it all. Talented guy.
He is. As you can see the rain beginning to fall again.
Nice punt there by Gavin Freeman. Oh, going to be fielded by the Yellowjackets.
Oh, yeah.
Good tackle there by Joe
AJ
Washington.
Or A.J. Searles.
Was it A.J.? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, you're right. It was A.J. Nice tackle there by A.J.
Yeah, I want to say Coulter Gasky again gave us the weather report talking about that the more rain is beginning now and coming down. It's not coming down heavy right now, but it's
Steady
rain.
rain.
Yeah,
Just steady rain.
steady, and wind chills are could get down to freezing.
Right. It's a good night to be in the press box, Rick.
Yes, it is. Even though we have to leave the door open or it gets a little foggy.
Yes.
All right, let's see if the Chargers can make a stop here. Stevenson on a quarterback keeper there. Brought down by, looks like Will Dunn.
Right.
Jackson Jobe came in to make sure he didn't get any further. Still a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, nice run there by Kingfisher. Good tackle by Will Dunn. I'm sure that's a little bit more than the Chargers want to give up.
Oh, high snap. Oh, Stevenson juked around. Oh, nice tackle by
there. Wow.
Phillip Smitherman.
Yeah,
Great play.
absolutely. Yeah, nice open field tackle by Phillip
Yeah.
Smitherman.
He
Looked
did-
like it was a broken play there.
Yeah, I think it was. He did a good job eluding Will Dunn, which is hard to do. And then, but yeah, when he came up against Phillip got there quickly.
Yes, that was a great tackle by Phillip. 3rd and 9 for the Yellowjackets. 3rd and long.
Yeah, they're giving him 3rd and 8, but still 3rd and long.
Yeah, on their own side of on their own 45-yard line. Let's see what they do here.
They're going to
Stevenson back
pass.
to
Oh,
throw.
there's a stop and go.
Oh, the
Oh,
Chargers
slipped.
Yeah, our cornerback was in great position.
Yeah, well, Davis Dunn. Well, he was in a good spot there. Just slipped.
Yeah, slipped on the wet field. That's unfortunate. I think he was going to intercept it.
Yeah,
If he could have maintained his footing.
that's right. It was, he underthrew it, and when Davis tried to plant to come back to it,
Right,
just
yeah.
feet came out from under him.
Yeah.
Just unlucky play there. It's good defense.
Yeah, it was good defense. He was in a good position, and he just slipped on the wet field.
Stevenson under center takes. Oh, nice pop there.
Yeah. Who was that? That was that AJ? Yeah, AJ Searles there
Yeah, and
was the first to get to Stevenson.
Lahodney came and cleaned it up.
Right. Yeah, good defense there by the Chargers. Well, that was a nice gain by the Yellowjackets. I guess that was about a 30-yard pass.
Yeah. On 3rd and 8, it was a good play.
Absolutely.
Back to pass again is Stevenson rolling to his right, getting some pressure, throws it. Oh, almost intercepted by Phillip Smitherman.
Right. Wow. Phillip was right there. The slick ball. It looked.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
right there to intercept it.
Yeah. That's right. And sometimes you look at Phillip there and he doesn't have gloves on. Sometimes they say certain gloves, it makes them slicker if they get wet.
Right.
So, I mean, because most of those times they're so tacky. But I think watching a telecast the other day, they were talking about there's some more leather gloves that work better in the rain. But
Okay.
I don't know if those are as common. Well, looks like Kingfisher's calling a timeout. So we will stay here and thank some of our sponsors.
Yeah, Charger Vision would like to thank Venue Catering for their continued support. They take amazing care of our students every day at lunch and serve the state's best gourmet concessions.
Yep, they do. And also want to thank sponsor of 24/7 Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at SSM Health, St. Anthony Healthplex in North Oklahoma City. Just walk in or schedule online for sports or orthopedic injuries.
You know what? I think a Heritage Hall graduate was instrumental in building that building.
Is that right?
I think that is right.
Is that you?
Mr. David Neff.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to the Neffs. All right, also want to thank presenting sponsors, Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's no better game day restaurant. Fresh, fast, and fun. Stop in at Chisholm Creek after the game or visit one of their other locations in Edmond, Bricktown, Norman, Stillwater, and more. Fuzzy's, welcome to your new addiction.
Well, we had been told that due to the weather, they were going to limit the amount of time for timeouts. It looks like they are.
Yeah. We're looking at the sideline jackets. There's a few that aren't suited up that are wearing them, but none of the players.
Right.
Well, I remember being on the sideline. I love those sideline jackets. There's a high pass on 3rd and long.
Kingfisher's receiver was open.
He was.
You know, it looks like Stevenson was trying to hit him with kind of a back shoulder throw.
Yeah.
Maybe a little confusion between the quarterback and the receiver there.
They had Jackson Jobe out there playing corner. He played a lot of corner last year.
Yes, he did.
But it's played more of a
Safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, 4th and 10 for the Yellowjackets from the Charger 23-yard line. So I guess it'd be a 40-yard field goal if they tried it here. But looks like they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, that'd be a tough with the rain coming down the way it is. There's another pass. Oh, he's open, but he dropped it. Wow.
A deep throw into the end zone there. He was open, but I'm not sure he was going to stay in bounds.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. How we let him get so open over there, but worked out. You can see on the screen the rain is coming down.
Right, it's really coming down now.
So that'd be a hard throw and hard catch to make. You know, I remember playing out in Kingfisher maybe 3 years ago. That out there it was a wet, cold game.
Was it?
So
I don't remember that one. Last year was a very exciting game.
Yeah, it was.
Kingfisher.
Hard-fought game. That was kind of Connor Carey's breakout game, I feel.
You know, and right before half, they kicked off.
That's right, to Billy.
Right, and
with
Billy,
seconds left.
Right. Yeah, they kicked it deep to Billy with just a little bit of time left in the half, and Billy took it to the house.
That's right, Billy Ross.
Billy's also playing at Emporia State.
Exactly.
So good shout out to Billy, and good luck with your freshman year.
All right, we just had, I don't know who's wearing number 50 tonight.
That's Max Bates.
Oh, he's wearing 50? Okay.
Yeah, I think he
There's William Jackson pulling.
Oh, nice run by Phillip Smitherman. Wow, great
run.
Great run there. I think that's a gain of about
35.
30, yeah, 35. Yeah.
36, something around there. Yeah, so William out there pulling and made a crease for Phillip to get through to get that long gain.
Good job, William Jackson.
That's right. I think Phillip's looking for a towel. Someone have something I can. There he goes. He's wiping himself off. He got a little muddy on that one.
Good play there by the Chargers. Wow.
Jaden Williams in the backfield with Jackson Jobe. Gets the ball. They got not much. I think no gain on that one. Second down, Chargers.
Yeah, nice tackle by number 12, T.J. Parker. And, yeah, for the Yellowjackets, nice tackle there.
You know, we were looking at the roster earlier and see another Sternberger, just a freshman.
Right, yes.
If he's as athletic as his brothers, Kingfisher's in for a treat for another 3+ years. There goes Jaden Williams again, fighting hard. Gets across the 35-yard line, about 34, about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, another nice run by Jaden. He's you know, running patiently, picking his spots, and making a lot of positive yards.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's getting a lot of work tonight. I'm sure he's excited. Third and 5 for the Chargers.
Yeah, looks like the Chargers are going to take a timeout. So let's thank some more of our sponsors, Paul.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Rick. How about an extra special thanks to one of our most exciting sponsors, Heyday Entertainment. It's jam-packed with family fun, a bi-level laser tag arena with bridges and ramps, mini golf, ropes courses, arcade, and pizza. Visit them in Lower Bricktown or Norman and watch the game the Heyday way.
That's right. Also want to give a big thank you to Texadelphia Social Grill, presenting sponsor of Charger Vision since 2013. Tex-Mex meets Philly cheesesteak, and your taste buds are the winner. Stop by the Lower Bricktown location and make every day Texadelphia Day.
Charger Vision would also like to thank our longtime sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of OKC, for their support. Visit them downtown or online at mercedes-benzofokc.com.
Actually,
Mercedes-Benz of OKC, the best.
Or nothing.
Or nothing.
And actually, they're in Edmond. Don't go downtown anymore.
Okay.
They have moved to Edmond.
Right,
so.
yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Also want to thank sponsor Joe Cooper Ford for their support. Visit their Edmond, Yukon, Shawnee, or Tulsa showroom and check them out online at joecooperford.com to find your new ride. Joe Cooper Ford, home of the $10,000 deal. And, of course, who loves you, Oklahoma?
Third and 5 for the Chargers. Big play here.
Oh, nice run by Jaden. He gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, he made a nice cut right in the middle of the field to his left. Picked up an extra 5 yards.
That's right. Good job by the.
Really nice run by Jaden.
Yeah.
Well, the Chargers are going run heavy tonight. That offensive line must be doing a good job.
That's right. We have 55 in there. I think that may be Edwin. He may have changed numbers from 75 to 55 tonight.
Okay.
He's the one at center.
Right.
Phillip Smitherman in motion. Oh, wet ball, but whoa, that. Yeah, this isn't the NFL. I thought
that looked like Jackson was down covering the fumble, and number 72 from Kingfisher, Big Wes Hine, came in and hit him late.
Yeah.
Wes is a big kid, 6'5", 270.
Yeah. I wouldn't want him landing on me. They've got some size up front.
Right, yes, especially Wes. Well, that was a mishandled snap there by the Chargers, so second and 15, second and long. Got to make some positive yards here.
There's the handoff. Jaden Williams. Look at him drag the pile.
Yeah, I think that was Phillip Smitherman.
They're saying, Kingfisher saying fumble, but I think they blew the whistle down.
Uh-oh.
And they're giving it to Kingfisher. Wow, I thought the whistle blew the play dead.
It sounded like it. It sounded like it.
Looks like they're discussing it. Nope, Chargers
keep the ball.
Yeah.
That's a big break there.
Yeah. But they did. The forward progress was stopped. They blew the whistle, and then the ball came out. I don't know if it was a pile, so I don't know if we could see it even with Charger revision. And I think you'll see more of that tonight, Paul, people grabbing at the ball because it's slick.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Chargers are fortunate there to maintain possession. 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. A big down here.
That's right, still at 6-3, only 4:24 left to go in this first half.
Ball on the, 27, 28-yard line, Rick? Probably 4-down territory.
Yeah, absolutely. Hand off to Jaden Williams, and look at him carry the bunch. So, yeah, some good yardage there. Picks up about 5 or 6.
Yeah, it looked like there was some good blocking there from the offensive line.
Yeah, I think they knew that we were going to, if it's 4-down territory, that's why we ran the ball that time.
I agree.
It looks like they say he got 7. It looks like it's more like 6.
Right. Yeah, I agree. 4th and 3. What do you think here, Rick? Yeah, it's a long 3.
You know, I think maybe we haven't done much of the rollouts. You got Will Dunn on the right side that can kind of clear some space maybe and maybe release for a little catch downfield. But they're going to hand it to Jaden Williams, who runs up the middle. Ooh, he's going to be right on the line. Let's see where they mark it.
Looks like he is right around the 18-yard line. I think if he made it to the 18, that should be a first down.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, even their coaches are looking at it. Their coaches think it may be a Kingfisher ball, but it looks like they're going to do a measurement.
I couldn't see where they marked it. Could you, Rick?
No, I was just looking where the ref was lining up.
What's your call here?
Well, let's see how well the chain gang did here. See if they got it.
Well, we're short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that mishandled snap.
Yeah, that cost us about 7 yards.
Right. That kind of killed the drive.
Ball security.
Yes, yeah.
All right,
security.
so this is a big defensive stand with only 3:25 to go.
In the first half, right.
In the first half, yeah.
With the wet conditions and it being tough to throw the ball, it really speeds up the game.
That's right. All right, Davis Duncan back in at the left corner position. Well, hand off to the middle. I believe that was to Caleb Dick, I believe.
Not much there.
Amari Smith
good defense
came up with the ball, but
good defense by the Chargers.
Yeah, it looks like a 1 yard gain, 1.5.
Who was that on the tackle, Rick?
I didn't see him. I know Amari came up with the ball. You know, Amari's another one that has come back bigger and stronger.
He's having a great season. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, come back from an ACL injury.
His season got ended early last year with an ACL.
Yes.
So happy that he's back and healthy.
Yeah, Connor Keith on the tackle there. It looks like the Chargers are taking their first time out, I believe, of the half. No, maybe second.
Well, let's thank a few more of our sponsors. How about a huge thank you to Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out at fieldsandfutures.org to find out how they are empowering coaches and kids to be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, one field, one coach, one student at a time.
That's right. Also, visit the Charger Corner campus store to get the latest Charger gear. Did you know that all the profits go directly to teachers, classrooms, and programs like Charger Vision? Store hours are 10 to 2. Actually, I think they changed it 10 to 4 on school days. Get your Charger pride on.
Rick,
I am
you
wearing
like,
some
you
things.
like to do some shopping in the school store, right?
That's right. That's where I get all my gear.
Nice, nice.
How about yourself?
Absolutely. They've got some great Charger gear in the school store.
You know, next time they show us, we'll show that they have for all seasons. We have some cool gear on tonight, some pullovers.
Right.
And they don't sponsor us.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
3rd and 7 for the Yellowjackets. 2:46 left here in the first half. Chargers up 6-3. It's been a hard-fought game so far.
And it has. Full start on the Yellowjackets.
That's one of those pre-snap penalties, Rick.
Yeah, yeah. And you know this game, knock on wood, it's been
well played.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Light on the penalties.
There haven't been many penalties. 3rd and 12.
The Chargers had the big one.
Yeah, the roughing the punter penalty.
That's
was
right.
Big. Absolutely.
But I believe that may be the only.
Penalty we've had, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
and Kingfisher's had a couple false starts. They had an encroachment.
exactly. Yeah, big play here for the Chargers. I think we can force a punt if we play
Yeah,
some
we
good
can.
defense
We don't
here.
have anyone real far
I think
deep. Let's see who took a timeout. Kingfisher took a timeout. Why don't we talk about some of other things going on at the school, Paul?
yeah, Rick. How about a massive amount of Charger pride to go out to the cross-country team for qualifying for the state meet. Girls placed 5th at regionals with Helen Park placing 3rd. The boys had a strong team run to finish 6th at regionals, but no boy had a strong
No.
but no individual medalists. Excuse me. State is Saturday at Gordon Cooper Votech in Shawnee. The girls will run at 3:30, boys at 4:15. Be there at the finish line to cheer them on.
That's right. And also, Charger swimming practices are underway. Coach Jared Prince returns sophomore sensation Gray Shepard and Owen Flynn to propel the strong Charger squad in an effort to land a state championship this season. Stay tuned to find out how the swimmers are doing.
Wow, swimming, that's a tough sport.
Boy, it is. And I know that Gracie Shepard lit it up last year.
Right, yeah.
I think she won 4 golds,
Is
maybe?
that right?
Something like that.
That's very impressive.
As a freshman.
Good
yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
Way to go, Gracie. Third and 12 for the Yellowjackets.
Rolling
they're gonna
out to
try
the
to
right.
pass it.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
pressure.
Nice defense.
Yeah, nice pressure from the Chargers.
I was going to say, ooh. Yeah, because we got him from behind. I didn't see close enough to see if the ball came out. But, you know, a lot of times when you catch them from behind, they're not expecting it.
Right, yeah. Nice quarterback sack there by the Chargers. Who was that on that sack?
Oh, they're showing well done, maybe.
Our spotter
That's right.
missed the number on that one, but yeah, great defense by the Chargers.
It was. So
We're going to force a punt.
2:35, plenty of time because, I mean, they're going to be punting against the wind in this rain.
Right, we should get the ball
Good field position.
midfield.
Just field the punt.
Yes.
That's going to be key.
Absolutely. Gavin Freeman's been doing a great job of fielding punts, so I think he'll do a great job here.
Paul, I think this may be about the fastest
First
half we've had
in a long time.
I mean, what was the game that it was it John Marshall? I forget which one. Not with the rain delay, but just it took the first half took like 2 hours.
Right. Yeah, that was a long game. A lot of passing in that game.
Mm-hmm. Give a shout out to the cheerleaders too. They're still cheering their hearts out there in the cold.
Yes, they're
wet.
They're sporting their ponchos and keeping this crowd fired up.
That's right. A lot of umbrellas in the crowd tonight. All right, here's the punt. Good snap. Took a running start, but
Not a strong punt there.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, it just died.
It died. Yeah, the Chargers are going to get the ball.
Looked
on-
like one of your wedge shots.
It did, didn't it? It did. The Chargers are going to get the ball there on the Kingfisher 40-yard line with 2:26 left in the first half.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah, this would be a great opportunity to go down and get a score because I think Kingfisher will get the ball to begin the second half.
That's right. Kingfisher right now sits at 3-1 in district. Heritage Hall's on top at 4-0. So they're in a 3-way tie with Perkins, and John Marshall. So all 3 teams the Chargers have now faced.
Right.
Jackson Job drops back, throws it long for Phillip Smitherman.
Oh, wow. It looked like that was right on the money, but
Yeah.
a nice play on defense by the Yellowjackets to break up that pass.
It was a nice pass by Jackson. It seemed hung up just a hair. Phillip had about a half step on Caleb Dick, I believe, is the one covering.
Yeah, nice play there by Caleb Dick. Back on the ground to Jaden Williams.
Yeah, I think they were trying to maybe trick him a little. So down to closing in on 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. What do you do here, Paul?
I think we go back to the air, Rick. I think the Chargers will throw the ball here.
I think you're right. Will Dunn's coming out.
Chargers go with 5 offensive linemen, 4 receivers. 2 men split out to each side.
Throwing
Jackson
deep.
goes deep.
Phillip again.
Oh gosh, so close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell you, one may have been a half step short, the other one a half step long. Put them together, and it looks like we're going to punt. That kind of surprises me, being on that side of the 50.
I agree, Rick.
But the punting unit is out there. 4th and 10.
With a minute 31 left in the first half.
Ooh, they broke in there. Good punt by Gavin. Takes a Charger bounce, rolls down to the 1 yard line.
Wow, what a great
punt.
What a great punt, and what a great decision to punt the ball, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Chargers are going to have the Yellowjackets pinned against their own goal line. The Chargers still have 1 timeout, as do the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, I expect to see some pressure here by the Chargers.
Right, yeah. Kingfisher runs, out of the shotgun, so.
Yeah, they've been under center a couple times, but like you're right, for the most part, they have been from the shotgun.
They're going to snap it into their own end zone here, so.
If you see him go under center, last time I know he just ran the ball himself over the left side, but he is going from the shotgun. Looks like they're overloading to the right side. Here comes Hardy Bowers. Oh, almost had him.
Wow.
Yeah, Hardy did just split the seam right there, and Stevenson did a good job of barely avoiding the tackle.
Right. Yeah, Hardy had a shot at him there in the end zone. I thought we were going to have a safety.
Yeah.
But, Stevenson's a good ball carrier. Yeah. He chopped his steps and made a nice move in the end zone.
And it's harder to tackle someone too when they're soaking wet, and so are you.
Right.
Here we go, 2nd down from the 4 yard line. Or the 5 yard line. They say the 5, but it looks like the 4.
Hand it off.
There, nice tackle.
Yeah.
I think the Landon Lahodney.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Landon.
Run there by Caleb Dick from Kingfisher. Landon with a nice tackle.
Yeah.
On about, the 3 yard line, Rick?
Yeah. I guess looks like they may just let it wind down.
Right, they should. Yeah, 15 seconds on the game clock and 24 on the play clock, so they don't have to snap the ball here. You'd expect them to just let the first half expire.
That's right, so that takes us to the end of the first half with the Chargers leading 6-3. We'll take a timeout and come back and recap.
We all want a chance to grow, to use the present to impact the future. Every day, this field is a place to play for thousands of our students. And this place, this field, changes everything. This field is more because the future plays here.
Wow.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Max Shard here with Ford Stevenson for the halftime show.
What's going on, guys? And that was a pretty interesting half. You guys didn't watch. It was more dirty, I guess, than interesting, especially with this weather. I mean, no one really expected. I mean, we guess we expected this, but last week we kind of jinxed it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was pretty nice last week, and then this week it's really cold and windy and rainy.
Yeah, if you watched us last week, we kind of kept talking about how it was cold last week and how we were like, probably can't get much worse, and it did. It got a lot worse.
It did. It the worst game we've had all year in terms of weather, so I wouldn't fight for it either.
Yeah, after this game, the field's going to be quite messed up, I would say.
Yeah, it's hard to take care of a field like this and when it's all torn up like this.
Yeah, I know the wind is messing up special teams, and wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Punts are lower and kickoffs are lower and shorter, and it's also it's harder to handle the ball too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you'll see these punts flying up in there, and they're not going as far as you think they should be.
Yeah, it'll look like it's going to go forever and only go about 20 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is a really big rivalry game, and it kind of sucks that we have this weather.
Yeah, I mean, it was like this last year, too, at Kingfisher. It was the same kind of game where it was a muddy, slugfest kind of thing, rainy and cold. So,
yeah, I mean, I would say like their section, especially ours, would be a lot bigger if the weather was better. I mean, in any game it would be better, but since this is such a big rivalry, I would say it would be a lot bigger.
I think the both student section would be a lot bigger. Yeah, like you said, the weather permitting.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I see a student section over there on the Kingfisher side.
They didn't necessarily form one. I'm sure they're probably sitting there though.
Yeah, no, but if you guys have been watching so far, this has been a really quick game.
Yeah, it's just now getting to about 8 o'clock, and we're in the middle of halftime now. Quarters. A lot of teams are running the ball, which is forcing the clock to keep running, chewing the clock.
Yeah, the clock just kept running out whenever people run it like that, but you kind of have to run it in this kind of weather.
Yeah, your hands get really cold and the ball feels like a rock, and so it makes everything harder to catch, including the ball's also wet, so everything's hard to catch, and it's safer to run the ball.
Yeah, and it's harder to throw. And you kind of got to take it under the gun because it's kind of scary taking the shotgun snaps also.
Mm-hmm. So impressive for that sophomore Gavin Freeman handling the punts, the long snapper, and handling the punts and getting them off.
Yeah, and we can talk about that punt that right before halftime. That was a great punt.
Yeah, really a big punt too, considering it was going to be about 2 minutes left, and Kingfisher was going to have the ball to try to go down and at least tie the game, but he pinned him down inside the one, forcing Kingfisher to just kind of run the ball and just take it to halftime. Yeah,
that was really big. But we had, that drive before, though, I would say we had kind of a lot of opportunities. Also, they did too, though. We had the fumble, which they recovered, but then the ref said we were down. Mm-hmm. And then, which I did not see. What'd you think?
It was really hard. It was a scrum. You couldn't really see the ball or the running back for that.
You guys might have been able to see it on the camera, but we weren't able to really see it from down there.
Hard to see.
But worked out for us, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely. But with this weather, though, it makes ball handling a key factor in this game, and keeping control of the ball and not losing the ball. Turnovers play a big factor, and that's one thing that Heritage has really focused on this year. Last couple of weeks, they struggled with turnovers. That's probably been their biggest downfall. Last week at Bridge Creek and the week before that in Perkins, they had a couple turnovers each game. In Perkins, that turned out to be really big, but luckily for Bridge Creek, we were ahead for the most part. So,
yeah, no, turnovers play a big part in these close games. That's why it's really crucial to not have any in this game. So that was really big not having that, because that could have given them, I think, like an extra minute or two to score, and that with a lot better field position, and so that would have been a lot better for them, and they could have taken a lead with that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you never know what happens with you still got a whole half to play, but, a 6-3 ball game, anything can happen.
Yeah, no, and if you guys are wondering how this is a 6-3 ball game, we could start off with Jaden's touchdown. I don't know, was it the first drive, or was it? It was pretty early on, though, right?
Yeah, it was the second drive of the game. It was the second drive of the game.
Yeah, we had a slow drive, but, big plays. Jaden had a big run that got us down to the other side of the field, and then we got a offsides penalty on them, which got us inside the 5, and we got an easy run-in with Jaden.
Right, and then right after, though, Kingfisher blocked the extra point, but for Luke Butler's, which would be a first missed extra point for Luke this season.
Yeah.
Which also turns out to be really big in terms of the scoreboard. 7 threes are honestly a lot different score than 6 3. We're at a 2-possession game compared to 1-possession game.
Yeah, I really hope that doesn't affect his confidence, having that one block, because he's been perfect all this year except the fumbled snaps, and those aren't even count as missed field goals or extra points, I guess.
Luke's a tough kid. I'm sure that won't hurt his confidence at all. He's a tough kid, and he'll get through it.
Yeah, and it wasn't his fault at all.
No.
Those guys got right through the line.
Yep.
They made a good play on it. There's multiple, just right there for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was big. And then, so that kept it to a 3-point game. At first, it wasn't that big, and then they drove down the field, and they were having a good drive, breaking apart our defense, having a bunch of small plays, and finally we stopped them inside the goal line, and they were able to get a chip shot field goal to make it a 3-point game.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of giving us a taste of our own medicine, running laterally, which is what we like to do. They were really running laterally on us, and they were getting 6, 7, 8 yards of play, getting first down after first down, just drive down the field.
Yeah.
Methodical drive.
Yeah, definitely. But, I got to say, Kingfisher's had some pretty good play calls. Most people can't do anything on this Heritage Hall defense. I don't want to be biased or anything, but we can all say our defense is really good, and we're in the right spots all the time. But, we've seen a lot of different kind of plays. Most of the time you see in high school a bunch of simple handoffs right or left, tosses, and just simple passes. But they've had some wheel routes and some laterals and everything,
Yeah,
a bunch of laterals.
Laterals and reverses, double reverses. We've seen a lot of jet sweeps and things, which is involves a lot of technicality for a lot of guys, motioning and linemen pulling and things. So,
yeah,
the linemen it play a big part in those plays. Trying to get upfield for the blocks.
Yeah, and it's probably a lot harder messing with this mud for the linemen, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm, it is. We've seen multiple guys slip so far this game. I remember seeing Will slip earlier. Chasing down the quarterback, and he slipped and fell.
Yeah, I saw that
still
too.
got him, but
yeah, that's true. No, and that's probably definitely harder on the defensive line trying to get to the quarterback, because you get all that momentum with the grass, and without anything, whenever your feet are sliding, you can't get anything towards them.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. With cleats and things, it's just your feet slip out from under you a lot, so you just gotta make sure to be on your toes and keep moving and don't get flat-footed.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't see, Luke's cleats kind of gave up on him on one of the kicks. He slipped right before he kicked it, and it only went 20, 30 yards, which isn't like him. He usually kicks pretty far, but you could tell he kind of wiped out right there.
Yeah, and then in the first quarter, Davis Duncan slipped on a ball when he was in man coverage with a Kingfisher wide receiver, and their quarterback, Cade Stevenson, had thrown it really deep, but and he caught it just because Davis slipped and fell, which turned out to be really big. Kingfisher would get their field goal out of the possession. So
yeah, that was big. Yeah, that's not like Davis. He's usually pretty good on the deep ball with his speed and everything, but yeah, he had a little slippage with this weather.
Yeah, his feet kind of get out from under there, but happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's just he couldn't really help it that much. Now we're gonna head to a commercial break here, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City is introducing the Year of Luxury, featuring the brand new 2020 GLS 450 SUV, offered for the first time with second-row captain's chairs and an infotainment system that listens when you speak. Consider it luxury, fit for the entire family. Uncover where the Year of Luxury will take you and drive a new Mercedes-Benz from Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City.
Stop by our showroom and experience the intelligence and style of a Mercedes-Benz.
What's up, guys? We're back. And this second part of the halftime show, we're going to talk about what we need to improve on this half and what's going on around HH.
Yep. One thing we probably need to improve on is make sure we limit the penalties, the costly penalties that torture our drives.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's been a kind of a problem all year is turnovers and penalties. And I think we've had to say this every halftime, I feel like. I mean, you couldn't really complain about the defense, and then the offense always makes plays, but it's just like having an offensive drive where you're driving and then you get that 10-yard holding penalty, then that can just totally screw up a drive. It can get you out of field goal range, or it can just totally change the momentum, especially if it's like a third down.
Getting a first down and 10, then you get a holding, and it's all of a sudden it's first and 20. It's a lot different, 20 yards is hard to gain in a game like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially when it's an all-run game. There's not much passing going on, so, I mean, there's not many big plays going on. And that's why I think Kingfisher, I mean, they're smart for doing it. I don't blame them at all. That's why they just let the clock run at the end right there, not trying to pass it or anything. Not try to do what Perkins did to us at the end of that game, trying to throw the ball. Because they're already in this game. They're only down by 3. And, I mean, you won't want to risk it, letting it be a 2-possession game right before half. Totally changes the momentum.
No, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a big risk, because you could definitely, so many things could happen. It'd be a safety, it could be a fumble. So many things could happen that could completely change the momentum of this game.
Yeah, that's what happens all the time. That's totally a game changer all the time. And we got cross-country state tomorrow, if you guys didn't know, early in the morning, I think.
No, actually, girls run at 3:15, and the boys run at 4. Check that.
So, how are you guys preparing for that?
This week's been a little bit of lighter practice, but we've been going at it since about July, so we're definitely ready. I think we're at the best we have been all year long, which is what Coach Brown preaches to us. He's saying we don't have to be our best for our first meet, but we need to make sure we're the best for state. And we were happy. We qualified for state last week at OBA, which turned out to be really big for us.
Yeah. And
the girls made state last year. They didn't make state. That was really tough for them. They finished 8th, and you have to finish in top 7. But this year they finished 5th. They've had a really good squad this year, led by Helen Park, and they've really put their work in. So have the guys, and I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, so you guys start all the way back in July for practice. When's your guys' usually first meet?
I think our first meet this year was August. It's normally the end of August, like August 29th in that range.
Oh, so you guys start pretty early. It's not as early as volleyball, but earlier than football, right?
Yeah, and it's definitely earlier than football. And there's only 1 meet a week, give or take. Sometimes we have 2, but that's happens once.
Yeah, honestly, cross country probably is mostly a progression sport. I mean, you can't. It's all the entire season. You're just trying to progress, right?
Yeah, you're definitely. I mean, it's really rare for guys to run their best time ever on their first meet of the year. Normally their first meet, normally their best meet comes toward the end. It definitely happened for me. It's happened for everyone at regionals, which is probably our best race overall at regionals last week. So, right when we needed it, we had it. So.
Oh, yeah, how'd you guys do at regionals?
The boys have finished 6th out of 7, or 6 out of 14 teams, and then the girls finished 5th, and you must be in the top 7 to qualify for state.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, you guys both made state, and that's a great accomplishment, especially for a competitive sport like cross country.
Yeah, it's really competitive. You see a lot of small schools that really, that really kind of cross country is their main sport, where they have 15, 20 kids going out for it. Compared to us, we have about 7 guys and 7 girls, which is about how much you need at least.
Yeah, and then if you guys didn't know, Heritage Hall is starting up a new sport. Can you guess?
Basketball just starting up.
No, I mean, new sport, rowing.
Oh, yeah, that too.
No, if you guys didn't know, there's, we got the whole river sport going on downtown, and Heritage Hall is going to be one of the first schools to start it up there and start working on there. And people are already getting offers. There's 2 girls, Heidi and
Lale Edel.
Yeah, and Lale does cross country also, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She has done cross country. She's been one of the top runners also for the girls.
Yeah. No, she's just an athlete overall, I guess.
Yep.
She plays lacrosse too.
She swam last year.
Oh yeah, swimming team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lale last year. Lale is committed to OU for rowing, and Heidi is committed to Boston University for rowing. So 2 major schools there for rowing.
Yeah, this is gonna be exciting seeing the rowing team build up at Heritage Hall. See if it can become as much as as good as a program as some of these other sports we've seen, like golf and tennis and football.
Yeah, shout out to the physics teacher, Mr. Toll, for starting that up for us this year.
Yeah, Mr. Toll. Yeah, no, he walked on in college to do rowing, and that's I guess that's what he wants to start up now.
Yep,
be a coach for it. Now, if you guys basketball, since he said starting up soon, and today we had a little inter-squad scrimmage going on, and one of our own workers for Charger Division, Steel Baby Ethan, he had 4 points. Way to go. Yeah.
Good job, Steel Baby. Freshman.
And then Max can't yet start here yet. He has cross country tomorrow, and I guess it's against OSSAA rules.
Yeah, it is, sadly, but I'll definitely be ready to start up on Monday. Once cross country is finished up and we've ran our best at state, I'll be ready to start up again for basketball on Monday.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on. Still early in the year, and we got a lot of stuff forward.
Yeah, swimming is starting up also. Returning swimmers Owen Flynn and Gracie Shepard look to lead the team this year.
Oh, yeah. I don't really pay attention to much swimming. When does this start up?
I think they've already started some practices. I honestly don't really know either. They should have started some practice, though, just recently. So, and then their meets, they come up in December and January.
Yeah, all right. Well, that was a fun halftime show, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to Charger Report! Go Tigers!
All right, welcome back, Charger fans. As you can see, the rain is still coming down, and it is cold. And I think Coulter is going to give another weather update. But, yeah, he's going to say it's cold and wet.
Yeah, and that's accurate.
That's right. You're looking at the Charger Tennis Center, which is a beautiful little complex. Have you been in there, Paul?
Absolutely, yes. They did an excellent job putting that together. It's a really first class.
It really
facility.
is. It is. I mean,
and the courts, they've redone the courts.
Yeah,
and, yeah. The tennis center looks incredible.
Yeah, and well, it should. I mean, the program here, the tennis program, is bar none one of the tops in the state.
Absolutely.
Any class.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. How about some other things going on around campus, Rick?
Yeah, well, the basketball team began practice. The girls returned, senior forward Avery Freeman and junior sharpshooter Macy Moore as they hope to build momentum for a deep tournament run. Highly talented junior guard Trey Alexander and three-point bomber Jack Spanier will lead the boys on a mission to reclaim the gold ball. They got runner-up last year to these Kingfisher Yellowjackets. Year before, we beat these Kingfisher Yellowjackets for the title.
Right.
So an exciting hoop season tips off November 23rd on Charger Vision when the Millwood Falcons fly to the MAC. Don't miss it.
Yeah, Coach Hamilton's done a great job with the basketball program.
Yeah.
So,
and I'll tell you, Jack Spanier, we all know Trey's a stud, but Jack, his ball handling is, so smooth. He's a great point guard. Although Trey runs the point, probably more than anyone else. Yeah.
But Jack, he's an excellent player. Good kid.
We'll miss.
I think there's a Stevenson on that team. Am I right?
Yes. Hopefully so. He's there. He's trying to get some time. It's tough to break in the lineup over there.
Absolutely.
They're a very, very talented team.
I know the Charger wrestlers are I know the Charger wrestlers are grappling their way toward preseason meets at Edmond North, Yukon, and Midwest City. They will open the regular season November 30th at Fossil Ridge High School in Texas for the prestigious Rumble at the Ridge tournament. Will carry their only home match on Charger Vision on January 16th when the Hara Panthers invade the MAC for senior night. Stay tuned for more updates as the season progresses.
All right. I think we're going to. Well, we also. I'm sorry, we were just distracted there for a moment. But if you want to become a Charger Vision sponsor, get your business some maximum exposure within the Heritage Hall community, contact Luke Steelman at chargervision@heritagehall.com. He'll get you all set up. We love our sponsors, and yeah, a night like this, I think definitely we have more people watching than here. All right, we're going to cut it over to Coulter Gasky for latest weather report. Coulter, what do you got for us?
Okay. Thanks, guys. It's been raining all day. Here, as you can tell by the umbrellas behind me, it is not going to be stopping anytime soon. It was about 45 degrees at kickoff. It hasn't dropped much, but trust me, this rain and these winds are making it feel a lot colder, almost near freezing temperatures right now. And obviously, this rain has made this ball very slippery. Both teams have capitalized on that by just simply running the ball. But we have seen many players slip. Luke Butler on the kickoff, for example, and also our defender when Kingfisher made a deep pass. I don't remember exactly which play that was, but this rain is not going to be stopping anytime soon, so we'll see if that affects the game plan. Back to you guys.
Wax on. All right, we are back. Thank you, Coulter, for the great weather report. Okay, well, Paul, what do you expect to see here in the second half?
Well, the Chargers are going to kick to the Yellowjackets here, and, I felt like the Chargers kind of dominated the first half. What was your opinion of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard fought. I mean, it was a big tide turner, the roughing the punter.
Right.
I didn't see it. I was watching the ball, and but I mean that was big momentum because we would have had the ball, like you said, their 40-yard line. And
right. Yeah.
Could have done some more damage.
Yep.
Right now, instead they went down and kicked a field goal, and now they're getting the ball to try to take the lead. All right, there's the return by Keaton Abercrombie. Takes it down to about 27, 28-yard line. It's like Landon Lahodney on the tackle.
Yeah, nice tackle there on special teams by Landon. He's having a great season.
Yeah.
He's got 33 tackles so far this season, and he's really stepped up at that outside linebacker position.
All right, just keeper by Stevenson there. Get some good yardage there. Gets about probably another 5 yards or so. Looks like it should be about 3rd and 3, I believe, Paul.
I think that was first down, Rick.
My bad.
I think it's 2nd and 4.
I don't know why I thought he had ran one before. I guess I was imagining the first half. So, yeah, then a good run, 7 yards. Now a handoff to Caleb Dick, who makes it back to the line, maybe gets one there.
Yeah, not much running room there for Caleb. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
This is big play for the Charger defense.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a stop here and get the ball back to the offense.
Well, a little movement by Kingfisher. That's big, Paul.
Yes, yeah, that is huge. That's going to take it from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8. So
that's right. As you said, pre-snap penalties.
Pre-snap penalties. The coaches do not like those.
Yeah, I think that's 4. 3 on offense, 1 on defense.
I think you're right, Rick. Yeah.
The Jackets.
Yeah, so big down here for the Chargers.
All right, let's see if we see any trickery or what they may do here. Drops back to pass.
Nice throw there. Yeah, nice throw to number 31, Riley Myers. He's 6'2", 215.
Yeah, enough for the first down. So
yeah,
it looked like we had two guys running back, thinking they were going to throw to the receiver running more deep, and didn't cover the underneath route.
Right. Yeah. Nice conversion there by the Yellowjackets. Big play there.
Yeah, option left. Oh, nice defense.
Yeah.
Nice play by Connor Keith there. Or no, that was Jackson Jobe.
Right. Yeah, Jackson Jobe did an excellent job of tracking down the quarterback there.
That's right. Stayed right with him. Didn't commit too early.
Mm-hmm.
Made him commit, and then went and got the tackle. So great defense.
Yeah,
that was a big play. Look
yeah.
at that. Lost 7 yards on that one.
Absolutely. That was huge. Empty backfield for the Yellowjackets. Looks like they're going to throw.
Stringing them out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looked like Hardy Bowers was going to intercept that ball.
Hardy had it was out of his reach, but he was right there. And then as it went by, Phillip Smitherman was right there. So good defense by the Chargers. Brings up 3rd and very long.
3rd and 17 for the Yellowjackets. Good spot here for the Chargers to force a punt.
All the Kingfisher guys are checking their wristbands. I think we may see something funky here, Paul.
I think we may see some quarterback run here.
Looks like timeout by the Chargers.
Well, they called that timeout just before the ball was snapped.
Yeah, they didn't.
It looked like the Kingfisher center snapped it, and the quarterback from Kingfisher wasn't ready. It hit him in the chest and fell to the ground.
Well, we got lucky they called him when they did. Or we were unlucky, one or the other. So just going to say also we were just talking to Coach Brown there with the cross-country team. You mentioned them earlier, how they're running tomorrow. We're just talking about the weather and how it may affect the runners. I don't think it affects them, as he said. They're all having to run in it. But,
right.
They keep a steady pace. They're not cutting stuff like football players, so there's not as much slipping unless they go downhill or catch a heel or something. But you were a runner at one point. What would you say about that?
I never ran cross country, so I don't have any experience with that. But I hope the kids have a fun day tomorrow competing at the state meet, and I hope they have a lot of success.
Yes, we all do. Good luck to the runners tomorrow. All right, here we go. Lining up for 3rd and 17 from their own 33.
What's the call here, Rick? They're spreading us out. 5 wides. Will Dunn on the rush there did a good job of beating his man.
There's Connor Keith on. Oh, good defense. Looks like that was Davis Duncan who had a chance at intercepting it.
Yeah, good defense there by the Chargers. Will Dunn beat his man, beat the right tackle, and put pressure on Stevenson.
All right, so big defensive stand by the Chargers. Just need to be smart here with the punter.
Punting against the wind here, Rick. We should get the ball with good field position.
Yeah, it's looking the wind's died down some.
It has.
Still some out there, but not a good punt.
Wow.
Oh, Joe.
Joe, that was not a good punt, but it almost hit Joe.
Yeah.
Almost bounced into his feet. So,
yeah.
luckily it didn't.
That's when everyone's yelling, Peter, 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 and that means
get away from it.
Get away, run.
That's right. So, Rick, what do you expect to see here in the second half? More Chargers keep the ball on the ground?
Yeah, I think they're going to, but some of these short passes, the long passes are the ones that aren't working. The short passes, first one of the game, with a couple others may try out, but Kingfisher's playing some good defense.
Yes, they have played good defense. Chargers back on the ground with Jaden Williams. Nice run there, gain of 7.
Yeah, nice tackle there by, I think that was Stevenson. So we see both quarterbacks making some nice defensive plays too.
Right. At this level, you see a lot of guys play both ways.
Yeah.
Who is that in the backfield there, Rick? Is that KJ Evans?
I don't think it is, but let's get that. Hunter?
I'm sorry. That was number 45, Hunter Boyer. 41, excuse me. Yeah, freshman, Hunter Boyer.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, we do have Peyton Ernest is out with ankle injury, but yeah, good job of Hunter Boyer to come in there and
get the first down. Right.
Yeah,
congratulations to Hunter.
All right, looks like Jaden's back in the game. Will Dunn is the blocking back. Oh, nice
run by Jaden Williams.
Yeah, it looked like one guy that was nice defense. Good tackle by, I believe it was number 2, Keaton Abercrombie. Made a nice tackle, or else Jaden had a lot of room along that left side.
Yeah, good run there by Jaden. Looks like the Chargers are going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, Hardy Bowers in, so you have both Hardy and Will Dunn in there.
That's a heavy lineup for the Chargers. Got 2 wideouts, one split to the right, one to the left. Smitherman and Washington with Dunn in the backfield with Jaden Williams.
Down.
Oh, good run there.
It was. It took 3 guys to bring Jaden down that time. Yeah, Jaden's going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of work. Good for him.
Yeah,
good for him.
He's going to get a little breather here by Hunter Boyer.
Right. Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Chargers with the ball on the Kingfisher 33-yard line.
So we're in that number 20. It's like back in the 80s, Robbie Johnson wore.
He was a player. I guarantee you they could use him tonight.
Robbie was a tough runner as well. Oh, there's a stop and go to Phillip.
Oh, nice catch by Phillip. Yes. Touchdown, Phillip Smitherman.
Good job. Yeah, I was watching him do the stop and go, and he got a sit. The guy played good defense, but all Phillip needs is a step.
Yeah, the Kingfisher defensive back was really with him stride for stride. Phillip just went up and wanted the ball more, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good catch by Phillip. He's having just an incredible year.
Well, that gives the Chargers some breathing room. I mean, right now 12-3. We're just going to go for one here. I'm sure they talked about shoring up the protection. Much better job, and the kick is up and good. So 13-3 Chargers as Phillip gets his face nicely wiped off by Dawson Evans, I believe.
Yeah, that was a great possession for the Chargers. We couldn't have started the half any better. Stopped Kingfisher after they had 1 first down, forced the punt, got the ball, and ran it, and then hit them with a long pass.
That's
so, good, great way to start the half for the Chargers.
All right, so now we'll see a little more. What do you think? You think you're going to see Kingfisher do some more passing?
I don't know, Rick. That's a good question. They obviously they're going to have to move the ball somehow. They were pretty creative in the first half with some of their play calling. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see more of that.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, I think the Chargers defense, I think it's going to be hard to just line up and run it at them.
Yeah. All right, there's Butler with the kick. Nice kick. Down to the 5-yard line and it's bobbled.
Bobbled by Abercrombie.
Abercrombie, yeah. And a nice tackle. It's Connor Keith. Connor Keith's done a great job this year on special teams.
Yeah, he has. He has made a lot of tackles on special teams. He's done a great job on the kickoff team. Him and Hardy Bowers both.
Yep.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets from the Chargers 23 with 6:38 left in the third quarter. Kingfisher still working out of the shotgun with 4 wides and one guy in the backfield. I think that's a new quarterback, Rick.
I think it's still Stevenson.
Is it
number
still
3.
Stevenson?
Yeah. He just has a lot of mud on his jersey.
Okay, maybe that's it.
The number. Yeah.
Looks like they're going no huddle here. Have they?
I mean, the clock has stopped, so there's really no reason to go no huddle. Boy, look at Phillip's uniform there.
Yeah. That's going to need a good washing tonight.
Yeah. I hope they have some shout. Looked like the running back moved a little early there, but doesn't matter. Looked like Amari Smith and A.J. Searles on the tackle.
I think that was number 31, Riley Myers, on the carry. Riley's a big kid, 6'2", 215. I think we talked about him earlier, but yeah. So it's going to be about 3rd and 10 for the Yellowjackets. As I said, I think they're going to have a hard time just running it right at the Chargers. So,
but they keep choosing to do it.
They do.
They're rolling right. Connor Keith does a good job. Good job, Connor. Yeah, good pressure on him, and that was going to be a huge loss. But Stevenson did a good job of getting rid of the ball.
Yeah, he unloaded that at the last second.
Yeah. So good job by the Charger defense. I mean, looks like Kingfisher was trying to pass that series like we talked about, and they weren't going to let him do it.
Right, yeah, good defense by the Chargers. You're going to get the ball back here. Not much time expired from the clock there.
No, less than a minute.
Right. Gosh. That looked like it almost hit Joe again.
Yeah, their guy was getting out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Great field position for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll have it on the Chargers' 49-yard line.
Now I expect the Chargers just to run the ball, just to get some clock moving. We got a 10-point lead. If we can get down there, get 3-4 yards a pop, just like the first drive of the game.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the clock is definitely on the Chargers in the Chargers' favor, right?
Exactly.
Max Bates there at right tackle again. Good for Max.
Also want to give a little shout out to our center tonight. He's done a good job with all of his Edwin Lorne.
Absolutely, yeah. He replaced Jack Griffin off last year's team. Jack, he started for at least 2 years.
And I can remember
maybe 3.
one bad snap out of all those.
Right.
But Lorne, he's
Lauren's
done a great job.
Yeah, Edwin's doing a great job of snapping the ball this season.
Yeah, what did I say? I just said Lauren, right?
Yeah, you just called him by his last name. That's okay, Rick. You're doing great.
All right, there's the handoff. Oh, now we got another freshman in there, River Faulkner.
Good for River.
Yeah. He's a hard runner, too.
Absolutely. I've seen him in a number of JV games, and he has done a great job.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Chargers are giving Jaden Williams a little rest. You know, he plays on the defensive line as well as running back. So
that's a workout.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of snaps tonight. Got a timeout here, looks like, by the Chargers.
Well, why don't we take a timeout as well, and we'll come back for the rest of the third quarter.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
You're going to find a whole lot to love right now during truck trading time at Joe Cooper Ford. You can trade your keys for the keys to a new truck. Then Joe will beat any other dealer's best deal by $500 guaranteed. Get more for your trade-in, lower your monthly payment, and make no payment for 90 days. Plus, we believe in service after the sale. When you bring your new Joe Cooper Ford in for service, you'll get a courtesy loaner car and a car wash. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford.
All right, we are back. 4:18 to go here in this third quarter. Chargers up 13-3 and looking at a 3rd and 7. Oh, good job. Kingfisher didn't bite that time. Oh, a little. Oh, yeah, good pursuit. I thought maybe he should cut up. He had 3 blockers.
Yeah, he tried to take it out to the sideline. Maybe there might have been a little more room.
Yeah, and
cutting it up.
It's hard to cut on this wet field. So
right.
that probably played a part of that.
Absolutely. Freeman into punt for the Chargers. Chargers going to be punting from the Kingfisher 49-yard line.
Oh, he also kicks a line drive.
Well covered by the Chargers.
Oh. I didn't say. I know Connor Keith got a little mixed up with someone there, but I didn't see what happened. He raised his hands like, hey, he can't do that.
Right, yeah, I saw that too, Rick. Looked like maybe he was hitting the back.
Could easily have been. All right, 3:27 to go. Let's see if the defense can make it 3 in a row stops.
Yeah, that wasn't a great possession for the Chargers offensively.
Yeah.
Had one first down, which was good, and then just couldn't convert.
Oh, looks like he's going to pass it now. Phillip's right there. Oh!
Oh my gosh!
So what did he throw there? I mean, he threw something on Davis, I think, or the receiver.
I think so too, Rick. I mean, Davis and the Kingfisher receiver were 5 yards.
Yeah, at least.
Beyond the play.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, and Phillip intercepted it.
Wow.
On the Kingfisher sideline. That was wow. That was quite a call. That was
yeah.
That was let's just say I wouldn't have thrown that flag, Rick.
Yeah, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye that there was some activity, but I mean, it obviously was uncatchable.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, big break there for the Yellowjackets.
Yeah. All right,
got a reverse. Nice play there by A.J. Searles and Jackson Jobe and Hardy Bowers.
Yep. Yeah, good pursuit. Yeah, but like you said, A.J. did a good job of fighting off his block and making the runner cut inside.
Right, setting the edge, right, Rick?
That's right. I think, was that Abercrombie who carried that?
I think it was, yes. Second and 7.
Yeah, they're looking at 6.
Looking at 6, okay. Stevenson back to throw. Nice defense there by Jackson Joe.
Yeah, it was high, but Jackson was right on him.
Yeah, he was there right when the ball arrived. I think the Kingfisher receiver thought Jackson might have gotten there a little early.
Yeah, he looked at the ref like,
Where's the flag? He was begging for one, but
he wasn't going to give it to him.
They didn't get it that time.
All right, so big play here, 3rd and 6 for the Yellowjackets.
Yellowjackets go with 3 wides and hand it off to number 22, Caleb Dick. Isn't that who the ball carrier there, Rick?
Yes, it was, and did a good job there. It looked like Gavin Wilson. He just came in. He hadn't played much defense tonight, but did a good job there making the tackle. All right, so they are lining up to punt, which figured they would. I mean, it's a little too early. It's 2 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, the ball on the Kingfisher 32-yard line, so be a tough spot to go for it on 4th down.
Low snap. End over end punt. No one's even close to it. Jagger ran completely out of bounds just to get away. He wasn't going to let it hit him.
Right, yeah. So more good defense from the Chargers.
We're going to.
We're trying to defog the whole
If it bogs up, we'll put it back.
Well, good defense there by the Chargers.
That was. That was three in a row to start this 2nd half.
Right, 3 stops on defense. Jaden Williams and Will Dunn in the backfield with Jackson Jobe. Nice job there by Jackson handling a high snap.
Out of bounds, which.
Yeah, no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1.
No. Looks like they're marking it. Yeah.
Right about the 40.
Yep. So you're right. Loss of 1. Paul, do you remember playing in any games like this where it was cold?
You know what? My senior year, after you had graduated and you were starting your career at the University of Oklahoma, yeah, we had a few games my senior year where it rained at least this hard. Oh, great run by Jaden Williams.
Look at him go, busting through.
Oh, wow.
Late flag.
Well, what a run by Jaden.
What a run.
Yeah, wow. That's a great run. He got it in the end zone. Hopefully this isn't on the Chargers. But you would have to expect what, Rick, a block in the back or a hold?
Yeah, but oh man, he was so far past when they threw that flag.
Yeah.
Yep. Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Wow. What a call there.
Yeah.
Great run by Jaden.
It really was. It really was. I mean, hopefully he'll do it again. But, I mean, the guy has worked his butt off tonight and had a 60-yard run that gets called back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. What down do we have here, Rick?
2nd down.
Okay.
So
replay the down.
Replay the down, even though so it's basically we gained 4 or 5 yards, but
right.
We'd rather have the touchdown.
Hunter Boyer in at tailback for the Chargers, along with Will Dunn at fullback. Boyer over the left side.
He busted.
Yeah, nice run there by Boyer.
First down, yeah. I'll tell you what, that's a. Ooh,
oh,
wow! What was that about?
Yeah, it looks like it's getting a little chippy out there, Rick.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I saw Hardy Bowers tangled up with number 82, Hayden Stafford, and then I think Joe Washington was tangled up with one of their defensive backs. So let's see the call here.
Them. But we knew it was going to get chippy. You know, a special shout out tonight to Amy Steelman. Happy birthday to Amy. And we want to thank her for sharing her husband and her son with us and our viewers tonight. So, Amy, happy birthday. And I'm sure Luke will do something very special for you tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Amy, happy birthday. So, Rick, that was called on the Yellowjackets, correct?
Yes, it was.
I think the Chargers' running game is getting
a special
even
guest
better.
We're going to have here. Talk to old Billy Ross.
Hey, Billy, how you doing? Yeah, get that headset on and tell us how you're doing. How are things up at Emporia?
They're pretty good so far.
Yeah?
Yeah. Taking a redshirt season, so but other than that, it's going pretty well.
Good. So you're redshirting in football now. Are you going to be running track as well?
Yeah. I won't redshirt in that. I'll probably run the 100 and the 4x1 and be in the 60 and indoors.
Great. So you'll run on the varsity team in track, but you took a red shirt in football.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Well, tell us about your track season last year.
Ooh, it was how do I put it? Not overwhelming. It was just a great way to end because I tore my hamstring my junior year.
Right.
So then I came back. Had a pretty good season in football.
Great season, yeah.
We won state and everything, and then came back in track. Didn't really finish the way we wanted to in the 4x1, but I won the 100.
Good.
And I finished third in the 200, so I feel like I went out on top for the most part.
Good for you. That's awesome. How are you hitting the books hard?
Yeah. As much as I can, between practice, we have a lot of meetings and just a lot of practice in the morning and afternoon. So
sure,
it's mainly just football and books.
Yeah, I know. Tell what kind of time commitment is it? Would you estimate?
It is a lot. Sometimes you have workouts in the morning, and then wake up at like 5:25 to go work out, and then you'll have at 8 a.m. And then
So you start your workouts at 5:25 in the morning? Is that
what? Workouts will be at 5:55 usually.
5:55.
Yeah,
okay.
But you gotta wake up, get ready, walk to the facility, and then that'll last till about 7. Sometimes you may have at 8 a.m. so you won't get a nap in. But and then oftentimes we'll have meetings at like 2ish.
Okay.
And then practice will be at 3 to like 6:30.
Wow.
And then you're usually free to go after that unless you have a meeting or something. But it's definitely very large time
then you get some dinner and you hit the books and then try to get some rest, huh?
Yes.
Well, good for you. I'm glad to hear that. You're now. Are you and Jaden? Are you guys roommates up there?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, good.
Just me and him.
Are you making him keep the room clean?
As best as I can. He's not that messy, surprisingly.
Good.
But we have a good time up there. It's fun to still have your best friend up there.
Good. That's great. Now, how is? Tell me how Connor's doing at Air Force.
He's doing great. As far as we talk basically every day. He's just the books are hitting him hard there in the academy.
Oh, I can only imagine.
So,
I can imagine there's a bunch of things hitting him hard there.
Yeah. So I mean, he's doing good. He's also they don't have a red shirt up there, but he's taking his year off, and he'll still have 4 more years, just like me and Jay.
Okay. Now he's playing football, but has he played in any games, or do you know? He is not.
No.
He is not. Okay.
But yeah, he's doing pretty well.
Good for him. That's awesome. That's wow. Y'all had such a great season last year. It was just it was incredible watching you guys play. It was so much fun. What do you think of the Chargers tonight?
I got here in the third quarter, so I mean I got here when it was 6-3.
Right.
But after that they pretty much turned it up since the first half of what I've seen.
Yeah, they look good. It's kind of a wet track out there tonight.
Yeah, it seems to be. It's always a little wet when we play Kingfisher.
Mm-hmm.
But Brett's always doing a good job, and Andy and Mark and all them. So I mean I'm pretty confident.
You had a memorable play against the Yellowjackets last year, right?
Yes.
Right before halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Talk us through that.
About 6 seconds left, and about 6 seconds left in halftime, and they kicked it to me, dropped it like twice,
right?
Picked it up, and then kind of opened my eyes and I was running down the sideline. For
Right,
a
that was an
touchdown.
incredible play. I remember that. I couldn't believe they kicked it deep to you in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, Declan Hobb, he was a linebacker for Kingfisher last year. And we go to Squad Emporia together. He plays,
okay.
Yeah, he plays football up there too, and he said that. We talked about it a few times, because we have a nice little rivalry.
Yes.
And so he was like, apparently the coaches said, whatever you do, don't kick it to 8, and he did.
Oh my God! Now, was he the kicker or he was a linebacker?
No, he was. Yeah, he was a linebacker. He
okay.
was number 5.
So their kicker kicked it to you, but okay, yeah, I got you. Well, I couldn't believe when they did that, and wow, you made them pay for it. That was a great play.
It's definitely great time being in high school football. Definitely miss it.
Oh yeah.
When you get to college, you're playing against some grown men. It hits you different.
Uh-huh.
You're playing against 22, 3-year-olds. Sometimes people who are married.
Oh yeah.
Paying full-time bills, but
oh my gosh.
It's definitely it's a lot of fun playing college football.
Is it good? Well, I'm glad you're having a great time with it. So are you running scout team?
Mm-hmm.
And are you playing running back or receiver?
A little mix of both. Sometimes I'll be running back, and then sometimes I'll be receiver.
Okay.
But I know this past week I got scout team offensive MVP. And,
oh, good for you.
So yeah, I played mainly running back that week. So,
okay.
But yeah, they usually mix it up in both. Sometimes I play slot, sometimes I play running back. But yeah, just whatever it takes to get a good look.
Sure. Yeah. Well, how is the team doing?
So far we're 2-5.
Okay.
Definitely not the year we're looking for right now. Our defense is playing pretty well. Offense is really young, really new. They're returning like 3 starters from last year.
Okay.
But yeah, we're playing Missouri Western State tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
So we're looking for a win there to get back on the winning track. So yeah.
Great. Well, it's great to hear you're doing so well. It's also great to see the Chargers punch it in there.
Yeah, Jaden Williams there on the touchdown.
Yeah, Jaden is having a great season. He's really turning into a nice back. And he's starting on the defensive line as well. So good for
a lot different back from me and Connor.
You're right. Yes. Yeah.
He definitely gets the job done.
Yeah. He's doesn't have the same speed you guys have, of course, but a different style.
But yeah, he definitely looks good out there.
Yes.
Put on a little weight. Definitely that off-season training. Wesley gets him right. So.
Right. Yeah. Rick was saying that he talked to Jaden's dad, and Jaden was putting up like 365 on the bench press this summer. So.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Oh, okay. Good kick there by Luke Butler. So the Chargers go up 20-3 with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The great Billy Ross is gracing us with his presence here in the booth tonight. So this is the first time you've been back?
Yeah, back on campus, first time since I left. Yeah.
Great. Well, it's great to have you back here. So it sounds like classes are going well, football's going well. You're redshirting. You're going to run some track. Tell me about the offense that Emporia runs. Is it they spread them out and throw it around a lot, or
it's a spread like kind of what we run here, but it's a lot faster.
Okay.
I think we very, very rarely go deep into the play clock. We usually run about 90 plays a game.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been putting up a lot of points lately. So but yeah, they run the ball. I'd say it's about 60-40 pass.
Okay.
But they'll definitely give you the rock. It's a lot different from high school. High school, a lot of times you'll have an assigned hole to go to, but in college you kind of you have a little area that you can make plays in.
I got you. Okay.
So, yeah, that makes it a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. Where do you see your future there? Do you see it in the slot or in the backfield, running back? Okay.
Yeah, in the backfield. But,
okay.
Definitely in the backfield, but I know our coach is he's very creative.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know definitely when they brought me in, I was expecting to play running back, but also be a mismatch for linebackers in the slot.
Okay, great. Well, the Chargers defense this season has really been playing well. We've only given up, I think, 49 points coming into the night. So giving up about 8 points a game. So the defense is last year the offense was so explosive. I think this year, the defense is. I mean, the offense is still great, but the defense has really been playing well.
See Bob and brother, we're rocking roll number 8.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he's fully healthy again. His injury that he suffered in, what was it, the state semifinals?
Of last year?
No, year before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen, my finals against Blanchard.
Right, and that really slowed him down. But, I think he's kind of back to full steam again, and he's doing a good job.
We're having number 8 well. It's been some great people there.
Yes.
Brett Bogert. Brett Bogert.
Oh, was he number 8?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, that's been a good number for a long time. Now, were you number 8 for how long?
I was number 8 for 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who was number 8 before you?
Keon Ramanzada.
Oh yeah,
Keon.
Keon.
He bought it.
Yeah.
Before then, it was just Brett. It was in retirement for a little bit, and then Keon convinced him to bring it out.
Okay.
And Keon had it his senior year. I had number 30 my freshman year. And
okay.
Sophomore year is when it started.
I gotcha. Well, this quarterback from Kingfisher, he's a pretty good player. I think his name is Cade Stevenson, and he's not throwing the ball great tonight, but he's making some plays with his legs, trying to keep the Yellowjackets in the game.
A little bit like Jet Sternberger.
Just a little bit like him. I don't think he's quite as fast as Jet.
Yeah, Jet's pretty good.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to play with Jet in All-State.
Okay.
Over the summer. Yeah, he's a great guy.
How was it playing in the All-State game?
All-State was very fun. I played corner in All-State though, and like punt return and kick return, but it was definitely a great time.
Good.
You're meeting everybody
from the different schools,
yeah,
right?
Different schools,
the guys you
classes.
competed against for a long time. I'll tell you that guy right there, Phillip Smitherman, is having a monster year.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with him?
A little bit, yeah. I've been keeping up, as much as I can.
Right.
With just the team in general.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I've definitely seen that Phillip's having a great year. Melvin, Will Dunn, the people who you expect to have good years.
Sure.
Hardy Bowers,
yes.
Especially Gavin Freeman stepping up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still having another successful year.
Yes, absolutely. Phillip, he is, really played well on both sides of the ball, and he's having a great season. High snap there. Looks like
he recovered it there.
Yeah, he was fortunate to cover that. So Billy, any final thoughts tonight?
It's great to be back on campus.
Good.
Kind of feels good to come back. It was like coming back, knowing that like you kind of left an imprint.
Sure. Yes.
On just not even just football, but kind of the school. Definitely feel like might actually be my last time back in a while because next year I'll be playing. I won't be able to come back during like away games, but it's definitely a good time to be back. Good to see everybody, be an alumni.
Absolutely.
But yeah, hopefully the Chargers get the dub tonight.
I think they're going to.
On the way to the Gold Ball.
Yes, hopefully so. Well, thank you for coming in and sitting and visiting, and best of luck to you up at Emporia, and wish you all the success.
Thank you.
All right.
Sure.
Good to see you, Billy.
You too.
All right, I'm back.
Rick Stevenson, welcome back to Charger Vision. So with 6:28 left in the fourth, Chargers lead 20-3, and the Chargers have come out here in the second half and
defensively
have dominated, right?
Oh, fumble.
Yeah, I think the Chargers recovered that.
Yeah, Connor Keith stripped it and recovered it.
Yeah,
so
that was a strip sack there by Connor. So as soon as you get the headset back on, the Chargers just immediately force a turnover.
Yes, but they did a good job in the drive before. Jaden Williams carrying him again all the way down the field.
Yes, yeah, Jaden is really running the ball well.
And I don't know if you caught it towards the end of the third. They got 2 consecutive unsportsmanlike.
I saw that. Yeah. Sorry, I was in the middle of an interview there, Rick. So it was great to see Billy.
Yeah, yeah. The guy has some speed.
He does, doesn't he? Wow. For sure. Faulkner at tailback there with the carry. Nice run there by River.
Look at him
Oh,
driving.
wow. Wow, he's still going.
Yeah, good job, River. And then
Jagger Abels.
Jagger pushing him along.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a hard run by Faulkner.
Yeah. Good job down to, the 11-yard line, 12-yard line?
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Yeah, only 6 minutes to go. I'm feeling pretty confident for the Chargers right now.
Yeah, the Chargers have they've really controlled the second half. Nice run by Faulkner down to the just inside the 2-yard line.
He's mad he didn't score. He had Phillip out there blocking for him.
Yeah, good run there by River.
All right, yeah, Kingfisher player is slow to get up. There's a good picture of River there, just a freshman. Good hard runner.
Yeah, he's really running well. So Rick, break down the second half for us so far.
It's been defense. Defense has been great.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're just not giving him any space to to run or catch passes, anything. So offense has been good. Line is blocking
two
well.
scoring drives, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We had
so had the long pass to Smitherman, 33-yard touchdown with 6:44 left in the third.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we had Jaden Williams with a 1-yard run here with just over 10 minutes to go in the fourth. So it looks like we are in prime position to get another one with 2nd and 1 from the 2-yard line, or 2 to 3 yard line. No, it is from the 2.
We're going over the left.
They're giving Jaden a break here.
Are we going over the left side here, Rick?
Oh, nice grab by Jackson, and he runs it in himself.
Nice.
Good job, Jackson Jobe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think that's what the play call was, but it worked.
Well, the Chargers are getting it done tonight on the ground for the most part.
Yeah, they are. Which, I mean, you expect that. And really, this side of the field, the north side of the field hadn't been played on much. It's starting to get a little beat up, but the south side, in between the 20s, is really beat up.
Right, yes.
The landscaping crew is going to have a...
Yeah, they're going to have a job getting the field back in shape.
That's right. Let's see, our next home game, we can tell you.
I think it's next week,
against the Blackwell Maroons, who are sitting currently at 1-6 and 0-4 in the district.
Right, yeah.
So remember, we had a day similar to this up there last year.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being as cold, but it was wet and everybody got to play. So
right.
It was always fun.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so if the Chargers go ahead and win tonight, which, it looks like they're going to, it looks like that will pretty much wrap up the district, right?
Yeah, with 2 games to go unless something crazy happens.
I mean, just
but, yeah, they would have a game-and-a-half lead on
on John Marshall and Perkins and I think those
2.5 over Kingfisher.
Right.
And so the next 2 games, it's next week against Blackwell at home, which is senior night, so come out and support your seniors. And then Manford Pirates, we played there on week 10. So there's the kick. I guess that was
good tackle there by I think that was Hardy Bowers.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was. I believe carrying the ball was Abercrombie there.
Right. Yeah, number 1.
Or no one's
Clayton.
The other Abercrombie.
Clayton Abercrombie. That's right. Keaton's brother.
Both seniors.
Right.
So
You thinking twins or cousins,
I'm
Rick?
thinking. Well, it's true. Could be cousins. We saw a few sets of brothers on their roster. There's some two Falcon Camps, maybe some others.
Well, more good defense from the Chargers.
Yeah, and we'll let them run and wind the clock down.
Right, right.
You know, it really did make a difference this second half. I mean, first half was Barnburg, 6-3 game.
Right.
Could have gone either way.
Yeah, very competitive. Very competitive.
All right, here we are, 2nd and 8. Oh, nice tackle. Is
there.
that Hardy?
Yep, Hardy Bowers
Hardy
there.
Bowers got in there quickly.
Yeah, about 4.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Yellowjackets. Chargers pretty much in control now, Rick.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. We're
Looks
looking
like
at
they got
the
a
reverse
reverse.
again to Abercrombie. He's not going anywhere. In fact, loses
About 10 yards.
Yeah, 7, 8 yards somewhere back there. So we're not going to have an interview with our player of the game tonight because of the weather conditions. But we'll announce our Texadelphia MVP after the commercial break at the end of the game. We'll come back and let you know who it is.
Right, yeah. It looks like it's still raining some here at Pop Murray Field.
Yeah, it's not like it was, but no reason to mess up any of this high dollar equipment.
Right.
Freeman
Nice catch there by
fielded.
Freeman. Good run back there.
Gosh, another flag. I don't know. Is that on Hardy?
Yeah, it looks like that was kind of where the flag was thrown.
I guess they're just trying to keep so it doesn't get out of control, but there are some iffy calls.
So, Rick, moving forward here, it looks like, as we talked about earlier, the Chargers are ranked number 1 in 3A, followed by number 2, Lincoln Christian, number 3, Plainview, number 4, Berry Hill, number 5, Sulphur, number 6, John Marshall out of our district, along
and Perkins right
followed
after
by Perkins at number 7. Chakota at number 8, Stigler at 9, and Kingfisher at 10. So
Kingfisher, they're a tough team. I mean,
yeah.
You know, the conditions probably favored the Chargers tonight. Oh, we got new.
Yeah, it looks like
quarterback in the
it looks
game.
like the Chargers have some of the 2s in there.
Yeah, Liam Burton, another freshman.
Right. Yeah. Let's talk about some of these guys.
That's right, and we also have Baker Burns in there.
Baker Burns, big number 64, Will Shepard.
Yeah.
Number 77, Dre James. Number 78, Camden Britt. I believe he's playing center. Number 51 at right guard. I don't know who that is right now.
Yeah, Ori Walker, number 31, out here at receiver.
I think that is KJ Evans, number 26.
There's a flag.
I recognize that running style from the JV games. He's done very well running the ball in the JV games.
I think we may get a hold on Ori Walker out here on the.
Yeah. Ori was lined up at receiver, and it looks like He's going to get called for a hold there.
He's trying to tell the coaches, no, here's what I did. I didn't hold. Excuse me.
Bless you, Rick.
Thank you.
So 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the fourth. Chargers up 27-3. The Chargers really came out and controlled the second half. Scored on 3 possessions, and held the Yellowjackets scoreless.
Another handoff to, I believe that's Evans, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good hard
KJ
run.
Evans up the middle there.
So, Paul, where do you think Luke should take Amy for her birthday?
Wow.
Maybe the ranch?
You know, I know Luke, and he likes to do it upright. So, yeah, I'm thinking the ranch or mahogany. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're currently sponsors of Charger
I was
Vision.
going to say maybe
but,
Texadelphia or Fuzzies.
Well, yeah, we love to support our sponsors just like they support us.
Exactly. So happy birthday again, Amy. You go where you want to go.
Another run there by KJ Evans.
That's right. Takes it under a
minute.
Play.
Yeah. Yeah. What looks like we're going to have one more snap tonight.
Maybe two. Because we're punting.
Right.
So. Yeah, still have Gavin in. Still bringing in the first team for punting, it looks like.
I refer to them as the punt coverage team.
Yes. And you can see how the game's changed. The uniforms are a lot darker than they were to start the game.
Yeah.
The helmets look very white now.
Yeah, a hard-fought game in the mud tonight. So.
And the cheerleaders are still cheering.
Nice punt there.
Oh, and he
nice
picks up
coverage
fumble.
by who is that? That was Jagger Abels. He forced a fumble, and the Chargers almost
skipping.
The Chargers almost recovered it.
Jagger's a fun one in there. He brings a lot of life.
A lot of energy, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. He's having a great senior season. Wow. I thought this was a great team win tonight, Rick. I mean, we got a lot of production from, some guys that, haven't had that many opportunities yet this year, like River Faulkner. Who's our other running back tonight, Rick?
You had, let's see here. Well, of course.
Yeah, Hunter Boyer. Yeah,
KJ Evans.
Hunter Boyer, KJ Evans, River Faulkner, Jaden Williams, although Jaden's, had a lot more snaps than those guys. But congratulations to the Chargers with a great win tonight.
Right. Yeah, let's go to a quick commercial and come back and give you our Texadelphia player of the game.
We're changing healthcare and our name. Now we are SSM Health St. Anthony. But who we are on the inside is still the same. A community of saints in action who have always been a part of SSM Health, making healthcare more accessible when and where you need it. SSM Health St. Anthony. We are saints in action.
Come to Charger Corner! Go Chargers!
All right, we are back. And our player of the game, Paul.
Yeah, Rick, I think our player of the game is number 20, Jaden Williams.
Absolutely. Jaden was a beast tonight. There he is, number 20. He's worn out. He's going to, like we said earlier, he's going to sleep well, but look at that smile on his face. So.
Yeah, he had a great game.
There we go, 2 touchdowns in beast mode. He really was. literally carried some guys along on the way to victory here.
Yes.
But, I mean, he did get a bad luck on that 60-yard touchdown run.
That was called back with the, a holding penalty, I think.
Exactly. But,
right.
But even outside of that run, he still played a great game.
Absolutely. You know, started on the defensive line, started at tailback, had a bunch of carries, had touchdowns.
Two
of
touchdowns, 4 yards and 1 yard.
Right.
Yeah, and so he probably would have had a third, but they kept him on the sidelines, and Jackson stole his thunder.
Right,
you know, but no, like you said earlier, great team win tonight. And, but, Jaden carried him, I would say. Look at that. I think they're all giving him kudos right now, too. So,
yeah,
he's a happy camper.
He played a great game. Congratulations to Jaden.
That's right. So up next for the Chargers again is the Blackwell Maroons here at Pop Murray Memorial Field. And next weekend, senior night. So come out and give thanks to these seniors we have. We'll just Baker Burns, William Jackson, Hardy Bowers, Will Dunn. We got Connor Keith. We got
Matthew McClintock, Max Bates, Jagger Abels, Phillip Smitherman, Edwin Lorne, and Will Shepard.
That's right. They're the seniors and, the senior cheerleaders, too, which I think there's only 2 of them. I think Drew
Taylor
and
Cameron
Fulkerson.
Right, right.
Yeah. So all right. Well, Paul, great team win. And congratulations, Jaden. Again, we can't do the interviews because the weather, but great job, Jaden. Great job, Chargers. And they're off to ring the bell. And on that note,
congratulations, Chargers. Nice win, 27-3 over a tough Kingfisher team.
That's right. So as you watch them ring the Eddie Bell, we're going to sign off and say Charger Pride, everybody.